This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to get us going here. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So Hawaii's will get the first crack on offense today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner to be brought down. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense out there for their first possession. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kirk. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around on the chessboard of this game.
Caught near the sideline. It's Toppins. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And it's incomplete again. 4 count coming up. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here comes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner decides to field it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Kent State's offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Golden Flashes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Golden Flashes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hawaii offense coming back out on the They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They can move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught. Completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Rainbow Warriors pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Hand off to the single back. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second and goal for the offense. They're going to run it here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the... Really, he made it look easy.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? Makes the grab. It's Hurtado. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Golden Flashes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, and the running back out in space takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Golden Flashes will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Rainbow. New series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii. This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Penn State's offense back out there now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offense. Doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a draw play. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second. They
make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. It's an important 1st down on that running play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Rainbow Warriors will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time, North Florida 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Booker, Kauai has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The Golden Flashes will have first and 10 here. Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive... Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
He dumps it off to the tight end. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.